There's some incredible TV coming out of the UK right now. Brits just do it differently. The accents, the wit, the scenery, the devastating one-liners disguised as compliments. It's all streaming on BritBox. They have the best mysteries, dramas, comedies, and seriously addicting originals like Outrageous, based on the true story of the Mitford sisters. They were kind of like the Kardashians of the 1930s, wealthy, audacious, chaotic, wildly opinionated, and always making headlines. And chances are you've never heard their story. It's stunning. It's jaw-dropping. It's very British. So check out Outrageous. It could be your next favorite. Don't miss Outrageous, streaming now only on BritBox.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/Wondery.
Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Cate Ty Break It Down.
Welcome.
As we're talking about if Tyler wears my pants.
Which is a weird question.
I know, right?
Like, what?
Who even thinks
Okay,
to
I'll
ask
be honest
that?
with you. You don't really wear pants.
I hate pants.
You like, never wear pants, so...
And I don't know if that's like an age thing or something. Like, I just don't like wearing pants. They're not comfortable.
You're never in pants. I don't ever see you in any other fabric other than, like, leggings that kind of, like...
I love leggings.
Comfy material. So when I see you in jeans, I'm like, whoa. What's happening?
I like my Hilera bell bottoms.
I know, bell bottoms
lately.
or what? I mean, I don't understand what's going on with them. Are they back? Are they a thing?
I mean, they're selling them, so they must be a thing. I don't know. I've just always liked bell bottoms.
You ever see those TikToks, though? People going into Target and seeing stuff
Yeah.
from when we were kids?
Yeah.
It's weird.
I know.
It's, like, really weird.
I wasn't sure if there was anything specific that you wanted to talk about this week. I know that as far as like life updates, the kids are out of school for the summertime now.
Last day of school was today.
Yep.
You know how happy I am?
I bet you are happy.
I am so happy.
Yeah.
That I don't have to get up in the morning and get these kids.
Yeah, exactly.
ready
They
for
wake me
school.
up. They wake me up. And, you know. Yep. And then I'm the one they always want them to put them to bed, too.
Well,
So,
hey, listen,
that's
we're
fine.
not in school. There's no, I mean, I can put them to bed. Here's the thing, though. I put them to bed, and it doesn't get you out of putting them to bed, because then they just ask for
Yeah,
you
it's
to
fucking
come read a
dumb.
book.
Dumb. Like, no. Because especially, like, Veda she's our early riser. Like, that,
She's me.
she is up at, like, 6:30 in the morning, and that is just not my cup of tea. And people are like, well, why don't you just keep her up later? And I'm like, that does not work.
We tried. It
Yeah.
doesn't work.
No.
People like, whoever said that keeping kids up later makes them sleep longer,
Not my kids.
not mine. It never worked.
But Veda's the only one. Like, Nova will sleep in. Raya sleeps in.
Nova will sleep in.
Yeah.
The older she gets.
And so for people that don't know, like the school district that we are in, the end of elementary school is 4th grade. So after 4th
Which
grade.
is weird.
Yeah, it was weird at first, but
It's weird.
I'm kind of like, I've talked to a lot of parents and stuff, but
when you think about it, 4-4-4, so it makes sense.
yes. But so after 4th grade in our school district, then they go over to the middle school, and then it's 5th through 8th grade. And then they go to high school 9th through 12th or whatever. So I went and picked the kids up from school today because it's the last day. It's like, woo, summer break, summer's here. And Nova gets in my car. You know, Veda's all excited saying bye to everybody out the window and stuff. And I look at Nova and I'm like, are you okay? And she just starts sobbing.
Oh, Nova.
Sobbing.
She's our emotional kid.
She is. She
She's
is.
emotional.
Mm-hmm. She's an empath for sure.
She is.
And then so she starts sobbing, and then I start crying because my kid's crying, and then Veda's in the back seat just looking at us like we're crazy. And she's like, "Why are you guys crying?" And she's like, "Mom, why are you crying?" And I'm like, "I'm crying because Nova's crying."
Beta's like, it's the last day of school.
Right. And I think for Nova, she's just like, you know, was my school for 4 years, and all the teachers, and you know, like I'm never gonna see any of them again.
Really wrap my head around the fact that she's gonna be in middle school though.
I know, but it's not really like, it's like, yeah, she's going to the middle school building, but I've talked to lots of parents.
They're switching classes.
Yeah.
They're going in the big kid lunch line.
But only with 5th graders.
I know, but still, it's the same operation.
Yeah, but I mean, I remember when we first moved out here, and it was weird to me. Like, what? You're gonna put 5th graders with like 8th graders? Like, let them keep their innocence.
It separate. I know, I get it.
But. Well, yeah, but and that was just through talking to like other parents in our area, and then there's a gentleman that I speak to because his daughter does dance or whatever. And so I'd be there for cheer. I would talk to him, and he works at the middle school and stuff. And then, so that made me feel better. And then obviously when we went to go see the middle school with Nolan and stuff too.
Dude, she was so stressed out about her combination.
I think everybody does that though. Who doesn't when you start having combinations? I remember being freaked out about that.
I was like, go to the left. And she's like, I'm like, the left.
I know, remember she was like, this is my left hand. I'm like, no, hands.
I guess I forgot. She'll get it.
Once you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
But that's like the thing that she's deathly afraid of.
I guess I was too, though. But I had to, when I went to middle school, I only had one day. I had to go to the very last day of orientation that was available, which was the day before school started.
Oh, okay.
What the heck, Ma? Why didn't you take me when? So I had one day. I had to get that little fake combination. They let us bring it home.
Oh, did they?
Remember? They let us. It was a lock.
Yeah.
We had a lock that went through the thing.
No, we didn't.
Yes, I had a lock.
You had a lock?
Yes.
I remember just being on the locker
Yes, I had
itself.
to practice. They gave it to me for a while.
Oh, because you were so anxious about it.
Yeah, and also it was because I was the last kid. I was like, dude. I was like, I just, so I got a lock.
Yeah, so she's freaking out about that. And then Veda, she's going to just be doing kindergarten again, so. And then Raya will be in full-time preschool next year. 5 days a week.
Babe, I don't know what's going on.
They're getting older.
I don't know if I can handle this.
I know.
Raya's going to be gone all day. Like,
I know.
How many hours?
I think 8:30 to like 2:30, 2, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. But it just what makes me feel good about it is we know the teacher.
I know, but still.
And Raya loves it. She loves school.
That's it, babe. All of our kids are done.
I know.
We're not going to have any kids in the house.
I'm excited. Part of me is excited.
I know.
Part of me is sad.
I know. I'm excited. I'm a part of me's a little excited, but then the others.
Yeah, but then Mom can do things she likes, and But so summer is starting in the Baltera house. Yeah, and
it's already started too.
Yeah,
they just like swim. Dad, you gotta teach me to swim.
Oh gosh,
I'm like, dude, give me a minute. It's 65 degrees outside.
I know. Where is our summer's not even here? Michigan is sucking this year. And I think, what are we even going to do this summer?
We're camping.
Yeah, we do love to camp. I already booked one.
Great. I just power washed the camper today, ready to roll.
I know you were out there power washing, and then I was online looking at campground spots.
Which
I was
ones?
like, I'll go in 2 days.
All right. It's ready to go.
I know. I was like, I'll camp then, and then I'll camp, when we go with our friend Amber, too.
Did you find any?
Yeah, I was looking up at the one we always go to.
Okay, good. Sweet.
And they had a bunch. But I was looking like, well, I'll clean my camper out tomorrow and I'll pack that bitch up and we'll put it on the driveway the next day.
It's ready to go. I went in there today. It looks great. I mean, a little sweeping, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, power washing for 4 hours was like, dude.
Yeah, you're crazy.
What? I had to do it.
I would have drove it to that car wash.
You want to go to you're like, oh, we can just go with this green filled. It's got stuff on it.
It's a camper.
Oh,
you camp in it.
Guys, anyone out there knows, I'm not pulling into a campground with moss. I'm not.
Moss on it?
Little pieces of moss. You know what I mean? It's
lying.
under the tree. Got all the moisture. Yeah, man.
Oh my God, you're fun. That's funny.
You would have pulled up with moss. I'm not pulling no campground with moss.
If I was a single mom, yeah, hell yeah. Moss trade, here we come, beep beep.
No, you got to power wash it.
Yeah, I know. You didn't power wash the top of it though.
I still have. Listen. I got.
Well, we're going camping in 2 days.
Okay, I got it. It'll be done.
Remember what the other day when your mom was going camping? And I was like, I'll go tomorrow. I'm like, when are we going? Let's
chill
go.
out.
Well, no, because I think last summer kind of sucked. We only camped one time.
Yeah, it was rough.
But no, the year before that she was rough. Last year we took her camping one. That's why I was so nervous to go. Yeah, and she did great in the cabin.
But see, it's the camper. It's different.
I know, so that makes me nervous.
We have no enclosures.
Yeah.
We have no doors. It's just the little bunk beds right next to our bed.
Which makes me nervous. I mean, I'll make her crawl in bed with me. I don't care what. We'll end up with both of them. Because Vada will be like, hell no.
I'll go above the driver's seat.
Oh, right, with Nova? That's where Nova always sleeps. Yeah, because Vada wouldn't let that fly. She'd be like, you're letting Ryan in your bed, I'm coming too.
But you know what's weird, though, is I noticed that, like, we just camp.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, like, we don't...
And beach and go get ice cream.
Yeah, we go to Florida once a year with the kids, usually.
Mm-hmm. Or even just the beaches around here when it's hot.
I'm trying to think of, like, vacations that we do with the kids.
Camping.
I think it was the ages, though. Like, now Raya is at an age where she's like, we can do it.
Yeah, you can go on an airplane with her and do things like that.
I mean, we've just been able to go to a restaurant for the last year.
And that's been nice.
It has been nice. Mm-hmm. It has been nice.
Sometimes they get a little, they're kids. So sometimes they get a little crazy, but...
I don't really... Some things I'm like, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
My kid wants to meow at the table. I'm
I don't care.
Meow. I don't...
Right, she's playing.
Like,
leave them alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, isn't that funny? Like, we had such, like, young kids for so long. It's like, I'm not going out to a restaurant.
Yeah, people were nuts, dude. I'm sorry. All you guys are crazy. No. We did it. We try. We try.
And it was never
and it's a
fun.
Disaster. Salt.
Oh, gosh. Yes. And it was never fun. But yeah, she is. She's getting to the age now where you can, like, go places and she's good and she has fun.
Yeah, which is great.
It has been good.
Yeah.
So I think, just camping, and Nova's starting riding lessons. Veda still does her gymnastics on Fridays. So I just wish Michigan would warm up.
It's getting there. Just give it a second. You know how Michigan is.
Dude, this is bad. It's already June.
I know, it's fine. It's gonna get there. Just give it a second.
You only have 2 more months, July, August, and then it's back to cold. Like, I'm over Michigan weather. I just want to, like, be somewhere where it's like...
Where? You want to move?
Sometimes I think about it. I just want to be somewhere where it's, like, just nice and warm all the time. Like Hawaii.
Yeah, okay. I mean, listen.
Perfect temperature.
Everyone would want to live in Hawaii. I don't know, though. I'm not getting stuck in no island.
I know, that part is scary.
I'm not messing around. Are there enough cows here for milk? Are there enough beef cows here for beef? Are we have enough?
But you know what I mean? Like, some place where you could live where it's, like, nice all year round.
What, mid-country?
I don't know. I don't even know what exists. I don't know. Like that.
I like northern things.
You like this winter? You like being cooped up in the house for 6 months? Okay, winter's
like, but, like, I'm not going down in the south.
And then you have Michigan like this where it's, like, freaking June and it's still 60 degrees outside? That's ridiculous.
Just give her time.
No, she needs to get it together.
Let Mother Nature just do its thing with Michigan.
She needs to get it together. Last year, it was hot as hell out and we were, like, camping in the woods. Or that was, like, 2 years ago, maybe. But whatever. Anyways, it just needs to get warm. I'm sick of it.
It's happening.
This show is brought to you by BetterHelp.
So unfortunately, when it comes to men's mental health, there's still a huge stigma surrounding it. You know, men feel like they can't talk about their feelings, that they can't share, that they're sad, or maybe just struggling with their mental health. And with BetterHelp, it's easy. It's easy to find a therapist, and it's easy to just talk to somebody that you feel comfortable around. It's okay to struggle. Real strength comes from opening up about what you're carrying and doing something about it so you can be at your best for yourself and everybody in your life. If you're a man and you're feeling the weight of the world, talk to someone, anyone, a friend, a loved one, even a therapist. Me, myself, I have used BetterHelp and I really loved the ease of the app, being able to have a video session with my therapist from literally the comfort of my own couch, my bedroom, sitting outside on the deck. And I really also liked the fact that if I didn't feel like my therapist was a good fit, I could switch at any time with zero charge. It works and it's convenient too. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/breakitdown. That's better, HELP.com/breakitdown.
Craving your next action-packed adventure? Audible delivers thrills of every kind on your command, like Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, where a lone astronaut must save humanity from extinction, narrated with stunning intensity by Ray Porter. From electrifying suspense and daring quest to spine-tingling horror and romance in far-off realms, Unleash your adventurous side with gripping titles that'll keep you guessing. Discover exclusive Audible originals, hotly anticipated new releases, and must-listen bestsellers that hook you from the first minute. Because Audible knows there's no greater thrill than the one that speaks to you. Discover what lies beyond the edge of your seat. Start your free 30-day trial at audible.com/WonderyUS. That's audible.com/WonderyUS.
Would you really move if you thought about it, like really thinking about it?
I mean, who the fuck do we got here?
I know.
Nobody helps us. Nobody wants to hang out with the kids. Nobody wants to do anything. You know what I mean? It's just me, you, and the kids anyways.
Well, it's weird, too, because I think people don't get, like, I mean, they watch the show or whatever, but, like, they don't get, like, I mean, we are never not with our kids.
No.
We're with them 24/7, 365, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while, like, your mom will take one of them or two of them, maybe, you know.
Anytime that we're not with them, we're usually off on a trip doing something. So
or if they're going to grandma's, we have one or two here still.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, whenever we do leave them, it's like working.
Yeah.
Basically working. When we ever
I was going to say, the only other time was the last time I had to officiate a wedding, so.
Yeah, and even that was like, I mean, I had fun. I love Arizona. It's one of my favorite places. But, yeah, and that wasn't even our vacation. It was a vacation, but it wasn't like,
yeah,
you know, me and you haven't been on a vacation just together in a long time.
Oh, just me and you? No kids? Oh, man.
Long time.
Holy crap.
Yep.
After a while, though, I mean, I know other parents got to be out there that, like, you just kind of, not this year.
What do you mean?
Like, not this year. Just not this, maybe next year. Because it's just like you get so, like, with the kids, it's like, when do you ever get enough babysitters lined up for 3 different kids for multiple days that have multiple different activities? Like, how do people do it? I'm curious because what's happening?
It's hard. But I'll tell you what, like, I look at, just for instance, like, our kids and stuff like that, like, when our kids have kids, like, I'm going to be a very involved grandparent. You know what I mean? Like, because I will remember how hard it is when you're in the ruts of parenting. And absolutely, I will take all 3 of them. You got 5 of them? Bring them over. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to make sure. Yeah.
We'll do something.
Obviously, I get, like, spending quality time with one of your grandkids at a time or whatever. But, like, I feel like I'm going to be a super involved grandparent. And I've seen a lot of millennials talk about how a lot of this generation's grandparents are just not super involved.
Interesting. I wonder, what is it because, I don't know, like, why is that though? Because okay, let's think about it. If they're, what are they, Gen X or something? What's our parents?
Oh God, I don't know.
Gen X, whatever. But their parents were raised them. Mm-hmm. So, because my mom said she was at her grandma's all the time. They always went over there for all the events and all that kind of stuff. So.
Okay. Yeah, and it's weird.
What happened? What happened? Did it skip? Did it just like?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like I'm not gonna be like that.
I'm not either. I can't wait.
You know, and same thing, like, because with like my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side, I was there any chance I could get. I loved going to my grandma's house, and my grandma was like, absolutely, come over, you know, and I would hang out with them or whatever. So I don't know, but I'm gonna definitely be like, probably my kids are probably gonna be like, Mom, you need to go home. But I'm here just making you dinner. Go home. Right. You know what I mean?
It's fine.
Go home.
I'm just going to cook dinner.
But I think it's important when your kids start having kids to remember how parenthood can feel
isolating and just.
And that you're on Groundhog Day, repeating the same day over and over. And it's sometimes, you know, some days are very, you know,
overstimulating.
Or mentally draining or whatever. Like, I think it's important for grandparents to remember those things, because if you can help your child just take time for themselves, that makes them a better parent.
Even if they just swoop in for like 20 minutes, come in here and just pick them up, go get them a French fry and a milkshake or something just real fast. It doesn't have to be nothing crazy.
No, not at all.
Just swing by and just
play with them.
I don't know, do something. Like, just come here.
So
and
I don't know. Because I do think, like, I think it's healthy for parents to have like just a reset. I feel like that makes you a better parent.
It does.
You know, like when you're feeling just drained and emotionally just tired and, you know, overstimulated, just a reset. It's like you feel like $1 million coming back into it. You know?
Just let me go to the store and get like a coffee or something.
Yeah.
And just, but with nothing screaming at me or nothing. You know what I mean?
At this point, I just want to pee alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, can I just pee?
Mom.
Straight up, though. Like, you know, you don't see kids like busting in dad's bathrooms. They're just like, but Mom's taking a pee. We're in there. We're washing our hands. We're looking at her pee. Raya's like, good job.
I know.
You know, I'm like, I'm just trying to be, dude.
I mean, I guess like here's what's weird though is that we'll never, our grandkids will be the first, our babies, not our babies, but you know what I mean, like our genetics, coming in another form.
Yeah, because we're not having any more. Yeah, so it'll be.
That's why it sucks, Raya, doing this.
What, going to school?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny if I'll just make a little schoolhouse. I'll just take her.
For Raya. She's going to be so spoiled by you.
No.
Yes, she is. You see her lately? Her attitude's coming in. And it's coming in full force.
It's
like,
not bad, her attitude.
You hear her scream
She's
at me?
sweet.
As you say she's sweet. Yeah, you hear her scream at me? Or like lately when Beta goes to the bathroom before bedtime, and then Raya will be like in the room like getting toys or something. And every night I'm like, all right, Raya, come on, let's go potty. And she goes, hold on, 1 minute, I'm playing. Like, I'm like, Raya, come on, hold on. I'm like, no, dude, come on. Or she'll just like, I can see it more. Her attitude's coming out. Like
I don't see it at all.
Her and Beta were playing in the bathtub after school today, and Beta got out, and I was like, that's fine, Raya, you can stay in and play, I don't care. And then every like 10, 20 minutes, I'd be like, hey, do you want to get out? And she would scream, no! And I'm like, I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying that you have to get out. I'm just asking if you want to get out. So yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
I don't see it.
Of course you don't. Oh my God, you are going to be an enabler.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Yeah.
She's sweet. She says thank you and please and
No, she is sweet, but I'm saying like it's gonna come. It's coming when she doesn't get what she wants, or you know.
She's the baby.
You don't. You're not just because she's the baby. You're not supposed to feed into that crap.
Well, she is the baby.
I know, but she still can't be mean or
She's not mean.
Disrespectful as she gets older. You know. Right now she's
don't
sweet.
let him. You can't let him. You better put your foot down.
You too. What the fudge, man? You have to too. What the hell you mean?
Not with Raya yet. She's so just like a baby.
So yeah, she'll be in school. Yeah, 5 days a week.
I'm not ready for this.
I think a lot of parents can relate to that. Like when you have your last baby and you know it's your last. I think there's a lot of parents out there that struggle with them growing up, you know?
And you have them with you all the time. Mm-hmm. They don't ever leave.
Raya, yeah, literally. Yeah,
like
Raya's
you
been
are
with us
me.
at all times, really.
So
I probably could count on my hand how many times she's not been at home at night.
It's crazy.
On both my hands. You know what I mean?
Now she's going to be at school for that long, that many hours a day. Mm-hmm. Doing big kid stuff.
Yeah, and then after that, it's school every year.
Forever.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to be gone 5 hours, 6 hours every day.
I know. But she loves school, too.
Oh, my God, babe.
They let me pick her up.
More.
Well, we're screwed now. I'm, 33? I'm not having another one.
I mean, I'm just talking dreamland. I
right.
mean,
right.
You do it, too.
Yeah, I do it. Yeah, I do it.
Don't you just think?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, it's dangerous.
But she also, I mean, all of our kids thankfully have loved school, which helps a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, they all get up great, too. None of them are like, I've been waiting for Nova. You know, she gets to a teenager. Like,
oh,
wait. 5 minutes.
That's probably going to come.
But eventually, your own alarm. I'm not messing around.
She has her own alarm. She don't even use it now. You still go in there and wake her up.
I know I do. I don't know why.
I think that's sweet. You wake her up every morning.
I just always rub her back. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning.
No, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's nice to wake up like that. I feel it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
I know, and then you have people like me that'll snooze.
Oh, I swear. Oh, God.
I love
I
honestly,
hate it.
If sleep was a competitive sport, I would love it.
I think you and your dad would definitely win.
Me and my dad would definitely win.
You and your dad would win.
Yeah.
I've never met anyone who took more naps than him.
Oh, my dad?
Yes.
And it's always been, ever since I can remember. My dad always took a nap.
I was like, oh, it's just as they get older.
Mm-hmm. No.
People take naps. Then your sister Amber was like, no. He's been doing this since I can remember.
Yes.
I said, what? How?
At least once a day.
Yeah, but who? How?
No, I could take a nap. I'll take a nap every day.
No, but I know, like, I mean, people would if they could, but you can't because you have like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that.
True.
Like,
true.
Where do you have 3 hours? 2 3-hour sessions, 2 2-hour sessions in a day. That's 4 hours. How do you have 4 hours to spare?
Yeah, I don't. Well, my dad. When I was like younger and stuff, I'd be like once a day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Only once a day. What, like 1 2-hour session?
I don't remember how long. But
That's crazy.
So like if sleep was a
I guess that's
competitive
different.
sport,
I cannot tell you if I ever saw my mom napping ever. In my
Really?
life, ever.
dude, I love naps. I love sleep, period. Plus it's just like, ugh. Especially when I feel like you fall asleep so fast. Like I'm like, I wish I had that quality. Like literally it'd be like 2 minutes and Tyler's already twitching a million times. I'm like, how does somebody fall asleep this fast? So I feel like for me, it just takes me forever for my brain to shut
just
off.
meditate and you'll eventually go to sleep.
What?
Like you just like, consciously breathe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I feel like
10.
that would still be my brain's thinking too much.
I'm telling you, just try it. Have you ever tried it? Like literally just, you can't stop though. You can't go, oh, this is stupid, it's not working. You have to just keep doing 10.
Is that what you do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, not all the time. I don't have to do it no more.
Yeah.
Now I just know.
No, dude,
I
you're
just get
out
up
within
behind
like 2
you,
seconds.
arm around, and I'm
Out, dude. With like literally, sometimes it's like 30
yeah,
seconds.
but I can't fall asleep if you're not around. That takes me a long time.
Yeah.
Like I had to tuck my arms all stupid and weird.
So I wonder if me and my dad just don't like we can sleep. I mean, we're just not sleeping good. Like
Maybe you should do one of those
quality of a
things.
sleep.
Do those things, that little test.
Yeah, because
No, I think you're sleeping good. Because you're snoring as you get older.
you do too.
I do? No.
I swear to God.
No, you're lying.
No, you do.
No,
Yes, you do. I'm not lying.
No.
Why are you saying no?
No
Yes,
way.
you do. Yes. Yours is more of like a.
No way.
Swear to
You're
God.
lying.
No, I'm not lying.
What?
It's not like super loud though.
Give me an example. That's pretty intense. What are you talking
No,
about?
it might be too. It's very quiet. It's not like super loud.
Yours is a hungry bear. That's exactly like you are.
I'm a
But it's
gummy bear.
it's only when you're laying on your back.
It's probably because my tits are suffocating
Yep.
my jowls.
Yep, I think it is too.
Yeah.
I think it's you're laying down. You're like,
I just need to get them chopped off. I keep talking about it, and I just need to get them chopped off.
well, babe, just do it.
I'm scared.
Why? What's the big deal? I mean, I know it's a big deal, but still.
Yeah, it's definitely a big deal, but I guess it's just, you know how I am too, though. I feel like I've always been like that. Like, I don't like people having to feel like they have to take care of me, or I feel guilty if people, like,
What?
feel like they have to take care of me. Oh, my God.
I mean, I get it. I understand that. I mean, but still, what? I just chill. What are you gonna do? You can't walk if you can't walk. You know, you're forced to. So I say just jump the gun, do it, because once you wake up on the table and you're like, oh, you can't go back. That's
Oh,
it.
I know. Yeah.
So you're,
then
you know,
done.
so you can like I think making a big, scary dream nightmare about what it's gonna be afterwards. It's like just do it, and then you're
No,
you're
that's what I mean.
forced
Then-
to
then
deal with
you're-
it. I
you're-
guess then
you're-
you can't go backwards.
Yeah, then exactly. It's already done and over
It's
with.
done. So guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna be in pain, and you're gonna be sitting up, and you're gonna be doing your thing, and
Fun.
eventually you're gonna be fine.
Fun.
You just know that it's temporary.
Jeez.
What?
I don't know. Just like,
It
it's
scares
like,
you?
yeah, like I want to do it because I'm just like, my boobs annoy me.
Because I'll be honest, the last 4 or 5 years, you can't find a brand, a bra. You can't. I mean, you've shopped and you've like had 8 million kinds, and
Oh, I'm like, where do I get these knockers from?
I don't know.
Because I guess my grandma Lowell doesn't have like big boobs.
No,
My
none of
Mimi
it.
kind of does a little bit.
No. And
Yeah,
your
where
mom
the fuck do they
definitely
come
doesn't. I don't know, man.
Maybe they like skipped a generation. or
Yeah, they
something.
did.
I don't know. But it's
Maybe
annoying.
your Nana or something. Great Nana.
Maybe. Nana, did you have some big old knockers?
Great
Because I'm
Nana
like, where
did.
did these come from? I don't know, but they're annoying. I hate them. They just annoy me.
Listen, I've heard so many of the girls write and say, hey, it was the best thing I ever did in my whole life.
I know.
What are you most afraid of? Just going under the night? Like going under?
The aftermath.
Okay.
No, the under's great.
No, I'm just saying some people
Yeah.
are scared or they're, freaked out.
No, I'm not afraid of like
So,
anesthesia or
okay,
nothing.
all right. Well,
No.
I mean,
Because if I would die, then you better sue them motherfuckers.
well, yeah.
Okay, good. So I ain't worried about that part.
What about me, man?
No,
yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not afraid to die. Like, I'm not, I feel like they're trained in what they do.
I'm not messing around. I hope our souls did some kind of weird agreement before coming here. I'm not bearing you or any of that.
Oh
shit.
yeah, I would hope so too. I don't want to do that either. Oh, dude, stupid.
And honestly, like they'll be fine. They'll be older. I'm assuming that they're going to be older when
Right.
this happens.
Right.
You're going to be fine.
Beta thinks everybody just dies at 90. So.
Well, I told her. I mean, I did tell her.
Yeah, Beta lately, she's like obsessed with
death. She's like, when you're dying and old and whatever.
I mean, I feel like it makes sense. You know, she's 6.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right.
6, right? Yeah, she's 6.
Yeah.
I was thinking she's almost 7.
I know which one is.
I know. But I feel like that's normal. Like, she must have heard about dying somewhere. Maybe, who knows? Well, I remember one time she said somebody in her school said their grandpa died.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
So, you know, I think it makes sense. But then she was just, like, very obsessed with, like, how do you die?
Well, she got upset with me saying, Mom's going to die.
Oh.
You're going to die. And I'm like, yeah.
One day.
But I said, eventually, one day, not today.
Right.
You know?
Hopefully not today.
No, I know.
Yeah.
And then it hit me. Because she's like, yeah, because you have to be 90. And I'm like, well, no. And she's like, what? I'm like, you don't have to be 90. Mm-hmm. I said, you could be very young. You could be 4.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? I'm like, I got myself totally screwed in like a. I was like, then I just had to be honest with her. I'm like, listen, I could go outside and a rock could just hit me in the head from the sky.
Right.
And I'm out. That's it. I'm dead. I could fall down these stairs and break my neck. Mm-hmm. Right now and die.
And I feel like Beta's little brain, like, she doesn't, like, when you're trying to have an like, a complicated, like, conversation, do you notice almost like she doesn't fully understand? Like, it's hard for her to understand things. Do you ever get that sense?
Explain it in a way that, you know.
No, I know. But do you ever get that sense from her, like, when you're trying to have, like...
I noticed that she goes, guess what? In the middle of talking.
Oh.
Almost like, shut up. It's enough details. Let me tell you what I want to say. You know what I mean?
That's almost like when I put her to bed every night. Mom,
I hear it. But you know it's her stalling. And you know every parent can relate to that shit. Because all of a sudden you go to put in bed. I gotta pee. I gotta shit. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. My head hurts. I have a headache. I need medicine. It's like,
that's why I'm the type of parent where I'm like, all right, we're all going pee right now. Here's some water.
Here, Tylenol just for
right. No, yeah, right. You want some melatonin too? No, just kidding. I don't give them melatonin.
Are you sure I have an allergy? Here's the Benadryl.
Right,
Go to
seriously. But yeah, she always stalls it. Always.
So, I hear her on the monitor all the time.
And it's always like, Mom.
And it's random questions. She'll be like, Mom, why do vampires sleep all the time and day? It's like, what, dude? What are you talking about?
I'm like, Beta, I don't know.
I can hear you. I don't
know.
And I hear your desperation. You're just like, I don't know.
And then I'll be like, all right, I love you because it's Skype. But Mom. And I'll be like, Beta, I said I love you. I love you too. Okay, well, it's time for, but Mom. What?
You know what I noticed, though, is that you have to keep saying, I love you, Beta. Like, I love you. Like, almost like, we're done now, right? This is it. I love you. I love you. And then once she won't say I love you too until
until she wants to.
And then once she says I love you too, you're like, all right. And then you close the door, but you sit there and wait.
I do. I try to
I love you, Beta. Like, okay, yeah, I don't know, Beta, but I love you.
Right, and sometimes I do try to like answer her questions or whatever, you know. But then the one night I kept answering her questions at bedtime, and then I was like, I felt like I was in there for 15 minutes, and I was like, okay, now we got to go to bed, you know, like we can't be sitting here for 15 minutes.
But you use that I love you. You're like, I'm not leaving until you say it.
No, I have to say it to her for sure.
But it's like your guys' secret, like telepath, like, I love you, right?
Oh, right.
So she goes, but I'm, how long can I stall this?
Oh, dude, she's...
Oh, Beta.
She's something else, that one.
Yeah. She's intense. Kid.
Mm-hmm. That's why I need so many naps.
Yeah, okay.
It's because of that one.
Well, what's your dad's excuse then?
I don't know. I should ask him.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, they say that people are healthier. Take more naps, are healthier.
I love it.
So
I did not want to wake up for my nap today, actually. Ugh. I was thinking so good.
You're yawning already.
Oh, well, yeah.
Maybe you're right. I think you should do his thing. I think you should do that thing.
Because maybe I'm just not getting quality sleep. Like, you know?
I'd be shocked if you weren't, but... Because, see, I can fall asleep fast, but I cannot stay asleep. If I am woken up by a noise, a twitch, a freaking click, just anything.
Right.
It's over with for me. I can't get back in. It's like once I leave.
And I feel like you and Vader are very like light sleepers. Like Veda falls asleep really fast. Like when she's ready to go to sleep, like she falls asleep fast. But like she wakes up with the littlest sounds.
I've actually tried sneaking in the morning to see how if I get away with it. No, dude.
Oh yeah, no.
And when she wakes up, she doesn't just like go, oh no. She goes, bing. Like she's literally like she's electrified awake.
I know.
I'm like, good morning. It's ready. And then, dude, you ever notice that?
Yes.
Like she never wakes up like a creep.
No, it's like a scary movie.
Yeah. Bing.
Yeah.
Like Carrie.
Point open. Oh my god, I can't. Is there anything you wanted to talk about this week?
No, I feel like you got something going on that phone. I feel the vibes. What's happening over there?
I was just reading some of these
What did you do?
Secrets Anonymous.
Oh, you know it. Dude, this is my favorite part.
Oh, is the Secrets Anonymous?
Well, one of them, yeah. I like the anonymous advice. I don't know. It's interesting to me.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
I accidentally sent a kitty pic to my dad.
No. No, dude, no.
Could you? I would be mortified. I would never want to see my dad ever again.
Dude. That, bro.
I know that one was bad.
Oh, my God. That poor father.
Both of them, because, I mean, you're dad of all girls. So imagine. What would you do?
And you know what's funny is that, like, you know that, like, most of the times these things aren't just sent without words, and I don't, dude.
What would you do? Would you just ignore it?
This is Dad. This isn't Dan, honey. Like, what the fuck? That sucks so bad.
In a minute, I would be mortified. I would never want to see my dad ever again.
Because you know what? Okay, because you know what's weird too is that I feel like when girls send stuff, it's way more like pose and just situational.
Or what if it's just a straight up kitty pig?
What girl's doing that? Snap! Here's my clam. That's weird. Usually they're like in a mirror. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So I don't know.
I'm telling you, I would never want to see my dad again. Like now, I'd be like,
you would say that's not mine.
Yep. Nope.
That's wow. It's bad. That's really bad.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah, it's horrible.
I'm like, oh my god, this poor girl and this poor dad.
I don't want to come over for dinner ever again. Or if they live together still, who knows? Kids are moving out way later these days, so it's a possibility. What?
All right.
Oh no. Okay.
So this comes from another girl. I found a thong under the sink.
Whoa. This is a woman's writing this?
Uh-huh.
I found a thong.
I found a thong under the sink. I lived with my husband. I later found out that they were my mom's.
What?
I have so many questions.
What? No. What?
Yeah. So she found her mom's thong under the sink.
In her husband's house?
Yes.
Dude. Wow. What a shitty guy. You gonna fuck her mama?
It's happened. I've heard of people like husbands like fucking their moms, fucking their sisters.
Oh my god. Dude,
but imagine your mom.
You just ruined a whole family. You just ruined a whole family. I mean, the mom did too, but still, I don't know. That's dude. That's barbaric.
That's disgusting. I would literally take my mom in the back 10 and like we're throwing the fuck down. You know what I mean?
Ain't my mama no more.
No, like we are literally we're fighting.
Wow, that's messed up. Oh, what?
It said my son's biological dad is on trial as I type this for murdering his second baby mama.
What the fuck? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Wow, that's intense. What?
Oh yeah, that's a sad one.
Poor kids.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Did they say kids or kid? Son? Oh, wow.
I snuck into my mom's bedroom as an adult and read her diary and found out that my dad's gay.
Whoa, dude. First off, why are you going in reading your mom's shit? Second off, how old would your mom be writing a diary?
I don't know.
What's going on?
And then you find out now I have so many questions. Like I want to talk to them.
Well, I guess you would just say, well, actually, you don't say. I guess what you don't say nothing, right? You broke into your mom's room.
Dad's gay.
Right, but maybe you could do it a way to get it out of him. You know, like lead him into it. Because you can't just come out and say, Mom, I stuck in your... As an adult? Damn. That's crazy. Why are you going in your mom's room and reading this stuff? That's weird, dude. I mean, yeah, your dad being gay is crazy, but I think what you did is crazy. Because honestly, as an adult, would you go in your mom's room at our age right now? I think it'd be
intriguing. What if it's like old stuff about her life? Like it would.
What, is she dead?
I don't know, but
that's what I'm saying. Maybe when she's dead, you're gonna go through her things and figure things out. But not when she's alive, you're gonna sneak in her room like a little weirdo. And as an adult, and look through and then see a diary, and you know it's a diary, and just speak like, whoa.
I don't know. I feel like I'd feel comfortable because it's my mom.
You creep?
Really?
That's creep shit.
Why? It's my mom. It'd be intriguing. Like, what if it was like?
I don't care if it's your mama, your brother. I don't. Well, you don't. Well, that's so. As an adult, I get when you're a kid, you go, "Oh, what's going on around here?"
I would probably read my mom's diary.
You are diabolical.
Am I really?
What? Am I tripping?
I don't know.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
I just feel like I could see where it would be like intriguing.
I'm not even going to my mom's room as an adult. I want to be in here. I have no business being in here.
That's because your mom
I'm old. I'm an old grown man. What am I doing in my mom's room?
That's because your mom beat that in your head. I feel like too, though.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Like not going into her room.
I never went in that woman's room ever. I was scared to knock on the door.
This one's a funny one, and it's kind of funny. And I totally could relate. When my husband doesn't match his socks, I just end up throwing them away. So you don't have to match them. But I'm like, that one's kind of funny. Like, you're like, fuck this. You don't want to match your own socks? I'm throwing them in the garbage. I've been sleeping with one of my best friends for over a year. My husband does not know.
You better get your shit together, and you better get your shit together quick. That is crazy shit.
Well, I feel like eventually...
Your best friend? What the fuck?
And eventually, all that stuff comes to light. One way or another.
Yeah, you are setting yourself up for some deep shit in the future.
It's the bad karma, too. You know what I mean?
Back.
Like, that's intense. I could never... And sorry to be like, you know. I mean, it's your life. It doesn't affect me. But I know for me, I would never be able to sleep at night.
I know. How do you do it? How do you literally do something to that degree and you know, like, ugh, and then just go to sleep and go, I love you so much. I miss you today. Like, dude, how do you consciously... How does your body handle it? I guess is what I don't understand.
Yeah, I feel like I would be riddled with anxiety.
Yeah, like how do you even manage to go to sleep?
I don't know. That's
how
what
do you
I mean.
manage to even like just leave your phone just like mindless shit? Like you would be constantly
on edge,
all the time.
And that's what I mean too. Is like I don't think people think like when you're putting bad karma into the world, you get it tenfold. And just because he doesn't know about it right now doesn't mean that he won't ever. It will eventually come out. One way or another, the stuff always comes out.
And what is the point? This goes back to so many different things, though. It's like you're not communicating somewhere down the line. What's going on, dude? Why are you screwing your best friend? Why are you...
And is this best friend a girl or a guy?
Oh,
you know what I wonder.
Listen, and I give it up to everyone. Like, listen, the fact that you guys can be with people and like stay in a committed, non-scary relationship with people that are bi, like, dude, the fact that like I gotta worry about the whole world.
Yeah.
Before it's like, hey, at least it's a half. I only gotta worry about half. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. About you cheating or whatever, but I gotta worry about the whole damn everyone I see, the whole damn world. Like, that's wild. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's just I wouldn't be able to. No, I would be full of anxiety.
Oh, well, it's one of those things too, where it's like you're walking around with this knowledge that could just destroy everything. Like for what? For what? Like,
yeah, why?
See, I guess it comes down to like, what is the intention for doing it? Are you missing something at home? Whatever it comes down to, you don't have to do it. There's always something to do before that happens. You talk. You admit to yourself. I mean, that's why I'm always like, listen. You have to say to the person, like, I don't know if I'm falling out of love with you, but I'm really starting to like someone else, and it's freaking me out. You know what I mean? Or you like you come to your own.
Or you realize that as a person yourself, and you say, I got to cut this. I got to like.
Right.
You know
I'm feeling a little weird thing. I need to like cut this off because it's going to grow into something stupid. Like you got to, at a point, be accountable for the fact that there was a moment.
And make the choice.
That you could have stopped. Or a moment you could have just been honest. And I feel like, for the most part, if someone said, hey, I was truly honest and said, hey, I'm starting to get weird feelings for the other person. And it's weird. Just announcing out loud, making that person aware, I'm telling you, this isn't going to continue. Because then you know what I mean? Then it forces you to
I'd be
come to the
pissed.
crossroads.
Yeah,
and I'm
have a
assuming the person's
conversation.
going to be like, well, you can't hang out with that motherfucker no more. And I'm like, all right, well, I can't hang out with you no more. And then you know, I feel like if people were honest before anything happened, you probably would stop yourself from making a huge mistake. Just
because
say something.
You're forced to talk about it.
Yeah,
together.
and you're forced to kind of like, you know, what is happening? Why are you feeling this way for this other person?
Right, and to think
It's
about
got to
it.
be something here. So let's figure this out. And you say it out loud. And it might be hard to do it, like, you know, but you should do it. I mean, just prepare, though. If you say it out loud, you are never going to be friends with this person ever again. Like, you can't be friends with this person or even talk to the person that you're admitting saying, hey, I got a little thing for this
Right,
person.
no.
Like, they're out of your life
And I also
forever.
feel like
so.
it's your job, too, as like a person, and if you're aware of it, to cut it off right then and
Yeah,
there, too.
right.
You know what I mean?
You say, hey, I'm feeling this thing for this person, so I cut them off.
Right, yeah. Not going to hang out with them anymore or whatever.
Then again, though, wait a minute.
What?
Do you just cut the friend off?
Yeah.
And then not say anything, though, to hurt the other person or make anything
I think
cause
you could
any
do that,
issues?
too, because
you know
if
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
and you're being self-aware of
yeah,
it.
you know, and you're making the decision. Why freak them out?
Right, true.
Because then they're going to think, oh, you have the ability now to just like other people randomly and start feeling stuff for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess that's a hard one.
Yeah. Or you just cut them off yourself and just be like, well, that was weird. And don't say anything.
Right,
you know what
and
I
then
mean?
your friends are going to be like, why aren't we talking anymore? Why aren't you?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Oh, it sounds complicated as fuck.
Well, you just say...
Yeah, what do you say? What do you just
I don't
say?
know what you say. You just say our lives don't mix together anymore.
You're doing things I don't like, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't fucking like you anymore. You know what I mean?
Just fake it.
I just realized you're a piece of shit.
Just fake it till you
Yeah.
make it.
I don't know. That's
This one's crazy.
that's
I would
wild.
beat my daughters. I would beat my daughter's ass.
Well, what'd you do?
When I was 18, I started sleeping with one of my dad's friends. He was 36 years old at the time. I probably beat his ass too.
18, she said?
Yeah, and he was 36.
Yo, what the
I know. Isn't that weird? Like, I couldn't imagine just some grown adult. Like, I mean, I guess I could because the guys are
No,
creeps.
he's a creep. That guy,
Yeah, is a
that friend,
creep.
that buddy, your dad's friend
Is a creep.
is a creep. And you're a nasty. You don't do that.
I'm beating up my friend.
Dude,
And I'm
18,
beating
like,
up my
for
daughter.
real though, that is disgusting.
Yeah.
See, I guess I have a problem.
And some guys are like, well, she's legal.
No, some people, that's even worse. That means at 17 years old and 9 months, you're like, oh, I can't wait. Like, you're already looking
You're
like
almost
you're,
legal.
baby. You know, like, that's sick. That's sick. That is disgusting.
They'd be like, they'd be like Nova being 18 and you having sex with one of her friends.
Dude, that's what I mean. So honestly, yeah, the 18-year-old, like, you're gonna go to therapy or something, or fix whatever's going on. But he is
A creep. A creep.
do not let, and your kids around him. If you ever have kids, like, you tell your dad.
True.
I would tell your dad. I'd be like, I don't know if you tell your dad what happened, but you just say, listen, Joe's a creep. I've always got a weird feeling about him. You know what I mean?
He's not allowed around little
He
kids.
ain't allowed any of your grandkids. You got to stop being
And then
friends
her
with
dad's
Joe,
gotta
Dad.
Be like, did he do things to you?
I don't know, man. Just no. That's.
All right, we're gonna end it.
Despicable.
We're gonna end off the Secrets Anonymous with this one because I knew Ty would love this one.
Oh no. Oh no! I was getting nervous. Hearing this kind of shit, man.
I Dutch oven my boyfriend under the covers when we sleep. It's a fetish.
What the fuck, dude? What is actually wrong with you? You are sick, bitch.
It's a fetish.
A fetish?
That's what she said.
A fetish?
Yep, she said I Dutch oven.
You're gonna rip ass and trap him? And that's your fetish?
Or is it his?
Oh.
Is that his fetish?
I don't give a shit whose fetish it is. All I know is that that's messed up and that's wrong and that is just what the
This one's relatable.
Yeah, you're right, because how can you trap him? He can get out.
True,
I'm
so
gonna
he's
push
just
your ass
under-
off.
he's under
I would
there.
seriously push you off the bed.
He's
I will lift. I will launch you off the bed,
He's just sitting under there getting pink eye.
dude.
This one's relatable. I can't fall asleep unless I'm holding my husband's ball sack.
What? Your little stress balls going to sleep. No, but honestly, I mean, I can go to sleep without having to My right arm's got to grab that tit.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Slide the arm under your head. Left hand tit.
I know. And then you're 2 seconds later, jerking the whole bed. Oh, this one's funny. This is a good one to moms. I lie to my kids about what time it is so they will come.
Yeah.
And they think they stayed up late.
Rebel mom, that's cool, dude.
Funny. That is hilarious. Some of your guys' stuff that you send in.
Dude, please keep doing it. Can you just keep doing this? Like, it kills me.
Even the funny ones are fun, you know? Like, I get it. I would lie to my kids, too, about what time it is. For sure.
Yeah. Change
100%.
all the clocks in the house.
Right?
Know? Hey.
Yeah, well, no, because I remember even when Nova was little being like, well, she can't tell time. You know,
True.
like when they can't tell time or anything yet. They can't tell time, so shoot.
Yep.
Yep. It's 8:30. Time for bed.
Night-night.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. And on to summer tomorrow. Yay.
Yeah.
I would like to take them to do something tomorrow. Especially because it's going to be hot as hell out tomorrow. And
I had to teach Veda to swim tomorrow.
guys are going to be here staining my deck.
Oh, shit. She's going to be pissed.
She already said it in the car today. Dad's not keeping his promise.
Oh, it's not my fault. It's the deck guys. I
told her that. I said, well, honey, I have... And she was like... That I explained it to her. And she was like, oh. Because I was like, we have people coming tomorrow. They're painting the deck. And she was like, oh. She's like, well, maybe when they're done.
Well,
I'm like,
the problem is, too, is that there's not like a place I can take her that will let me not have her stuff on. Like, lifeguards will be like, no, she's got to have something on.
Yeah, you have to be at
You know
like,
what
a
I'm
beach
saying?
or something. And that's kind of scary.
Which is not... I need... Yeah, so...
Oh, my nose is itchy. So maybe we could do... I don't know if the splash pad is open yet or not, but...
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, the kids always love that. But, all right, guys. Well, thanks for listening to us yap away tonight. It's definitely going to be interesting now that the kids are on spring break because...
Not spring break.
Or it's going to be interesting. See?
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting recording now that the kids are on summer break for the podcast because we're either going to have to do it at nighttime or if they're going to a grandma's or something. Because if not, you'd be hearing all sorts of crap.
Oh, man. It would be insane.
It'd be way too loud.
It's a circus here.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So, thanks for joining us tonight, and we will talk to you guys next week. Make sure you like the show, rate and review it, leave a comment,
whatever.
And we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.
This summer, Pluto TV is exploding with thousands of free movies. Summer of Cinema is here. Feel the explosive action all summer long with movies like Gladiator, Mission Impossible, Beverly Hills Cop, Good Burger, and Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Bring the action with you and stream for free from all your favorite devices. Pluto TV. Stream now. Pay never.